Oh my God, here we are again, another Monday. Listen, I am here to spice up your Monday. Why? Because Mondays typically suck, and most people has no idea what time it is right now. I will let you know. It is 8:30 at night. No, I'm just kidding. It is the very beginning here of Mural Mondays. It's 1:15, if you don't know what time it is. And we are sitting here with three of the most renowned top artists in the DMV. And we handpick, these folks. We don't just, find them on the street and drag them in. We handpick these folks. And I'm going to tell you who I'm sitting here with. First and foremost, I got to send a quick shout out to Tati Colina and Andy Caps Music, who turned me on to this guy, the one and only Rock Eats. Rock Eats is in the building. How are you, sir?
Doing good. Thank you for having me.
We can grab, Asia, if you can grab another wireless mic when you get a chance. We're going to go around and talk to these incredible artists because the work that they have with us today. Do you mind if I pick this up? Is this okay? Oh, my God. I'm just going to get your juices flowing. Okay? Come on in. Hey, Chef. How are you, sir? Chef Zeke is in the building. Look at this, you guys. Oh, my God. This is a stormtrooper mask. And I'm saying that for most of you ladies who have never seen Star Wars, like my wife. This is a Stormtrooper's mask. And if you know anything about drum machines, the TR-808 is coming, okay? TR-808, famous drum machine. That says TR-202. Rockeets, tell me a little bit about this piece. What on earth made you decide to add your flavor to this type of Star Wars memorabilia?
I've always been a fan of Star Wars, and I just wanted to mix it up, make it more urban, because not a lot of people know about Star Wars, and if they do, they just look at it and not really go into detail with it. So I just wanted to make it look unique and cool and give some flavor to it.
It seems that you have a theme of pop culture, which I like a lot. We here at Mural Mondays have been talking about pop culture for some time now, and specifically pop artists. Tell me a little bit about, what inspired this piece and, where you get your style from.
Well, I used to play Super Nintendo all the time when I was younger, so Super Mario was a big influence on me growing up. And the patterns actually is my design. I created it myself. Every time I do design, it's different. And if you notice in the background, there are different patterns in it, and there's different small pictures. And in every canvas that I make, you would notice sometimes there's words in the background, small little images, or I don't know, just cool designs, cool graphics.
Now, from what I see, there is, and forgive me because I'm not up on Mayan and Aztec art, but I sense this feeling of kind of old world feel in some of these pieces. I mean, is that Sanskrit? I mean, where is this feel coming from? Why am I feeling that?
Well, actually, I'm Bolivian, so it's Incan.
Incan. I said Mayan and Aztec. I missed the third, the Incas.
Yeah.
So I'm right.
Yeah.
So that type of influence. Where would an artist like yourself go to see what the Incas were doing? Where did you find that?
Just when I would travel and to visit family in La Paz. But actually, this one right here, that one right there, that's from that scripture is from India, Punjab. It's called Punjabi, and the guy that wanted it, he said, "Can you make it more like a graffiti style?" So then I switched it up from the basic, just handwriting, and I added my flavor to it, colors to it, and I made it look more like a graffiti throw up.
Now, speaking of graffiti throw ups, and it's talking from my own experience here. Did you ever tag back in the day? Bomb trains and subway walls and post mailboxes and stuff?
Nah.
That's a yes. Because we see, listen, graffiti is maybe the word's gotten a bad connotation, but the art has not. If anyone knows anything about graffiti, they know that hieroglyphics were the first graffiti. And if you fast forward into the 70s and 80s, Evan and us were talking last week about Basquiat. And how Basquiat and Fab Five Freddy specifically were really into graffiti. What do you think your graffiti element adds to? Here's a great piece, okay, which kind of, to me, There's a bunch of elements of many different things going on in here. Can you describe some of the elements in this piece that we see right here? And what is it called?
Her name is Hannah. She's from an anime series called Prison School. It's hilarious, really funny. It's crude humor. It's something you have to watch. Highly recommend to watch it. Prison School, and it's about a girl who's she pretends to be innocent, pretends to be proper, but truth be told that she's a freak, like beyond freak.
Gotcha.
So like,
and so this is a still from a scene in the anime?
Kind of. Yeah, I kind of like, I'll look at 3 pictures or 4 pictures and I just make one image together.
Oh, so you're not looking at a picture when you did this?
I was looking at 3 different pictures.
3 different pictures and amalgamated into this.
Yeah.
And then just talk to me about your backgrounds. And I know you said the Incan style, but we'll be talking here with Evan Johnson in a second of Glass of Water, and Evan has really pioneered a style that we really are into. That harkens back to a lot of Keith Haring's work. Can you tell me a little bit about like when we see, just because it's right here, when we see this this Indian gentleman, what is this piece called, and where does the background and inspiration for that come from?
Well, that man, he is Guru Nanak Ji. He's from Sikhism. He's the first guru that started Sikhism in India. And the background, actually, all the patterns that you see, the line work, it's called the 88s. That's a pattern that I made up. It was like I started it back in, I think, middle school, and I just kept going. With it. And the background, and the piece is called On Cloud 9, and there's a halo around him. So like if you read into like the religion, read the Guru Granth Sahib, you'll see that it talks about just doing the right thing, and it makes you feel much better. Like if you listen to their prayers, the prayers is called what is it called? I can't think of it.
But there seems to be quite a few like Middle Eastern feels to some of your painting. Where does that come from? Where did that influence come from?
My wife, she's Indian. Yeah.
There you go. And speaking of, back and forth between Bolivia and India, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on in your art. And I really, really love this piece because, for me, it actually reminds me of Diego Rivera in a little bit, the character a little bit, who was, famously the husband of Frida Kahlo. Thank you, audience members and ladies of Amsterdam. Tell me, this is, kind of like a Bolivian scene, but modernized and everything. Tell me about this, and what is this piece called?
That's called Yokaya. Yokaya is a dead language from Bolivia. It means little boy. And that lady used to be my caretaker. She used to take care of me. And she just, that's me in the background. And the colors in the background is the colors of the flag, red, yellow, and green. Yellow for gold, green for coca. Bolivia is known to make the coca leaves to make cocaine, and that's the coca leaf right there. That's Inimani, that's the mountains in Bolivia. Clouds in the background because it's typically cold in La Paz. And red is because it got manifested by Spain, and a lot of people got raped and killed, and that's why there's a mixture.
I love this piece. This is personally my favorite piece of the pieces that are on display right here at Listen Vision. And just to remind folks, here we are, Listen Vision, 2622 George Avenue, largest and oldest recording studio in Washington, D.C. Please come out from now until 10 p.m. Please come in. Please come in. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Partake in the I-71 treats and all the flavorings and happenings. Please come on down to Listen Vision. I always try to wear something artistic. Today, I don't know if you can see this. Can we zoom in on this? This is Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead. Most people don't realize Jerry Garcia was also an artist. So this tie is a Jerry Garcia tie. And every week I'm going to try to wear something, art related in my fashion ensemble. So, real quickly, Rock Eats, where can people find you on, social media if they want to purchase or commission a piece from you? What's the best way to get in contact?
Best way to contact me is on IG for right now. My IG is 24MOB, Mob Rock Eats, ROCKEATS. Sorry. And email the same thing, 24mob, ROCKEATS. at gmail.com. That's it. My website isn't up yet. I had to take it down because of school, but yeah, I'm gonna get back on this soon.
And just real quickly, because I was helping you walk in today, did I have what was in this tube? The tube? Are there?
Oh, that was just my banner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's not prints in there.
No, I have prints here, but yeah.
Oh, you do have prints.
Yeah, I have this vicious print. It's of an elephant. You want to see it?
Can we see that?
Yeah.
We have to see this. So the reason why I always say, Prince, and come on in, you guys. Don't be scared. We won't bite. Not on Mondays. That's a Tuesday thing. Come on in, you guys. This is Mural Mondays with my DJ, the one, the only.
B-Dub the Boy Wonder.
Every single Monday, okay, we got B-Dub, we got Corrupts Moon Rocks, we got the Ladies of Capsterdam, we got Ms. Dankness, always with the dankness. And while we allow Rock Eats to pull out this print right here, we are going to, while he's looking for that, we're going to quickly talk over here. Nope, he's finding it. We're going to talk to Evan Johnson. Evan!
What's going on?
Artist in residence. Thanks for being with us, bro.
Happy to be back.
Look what Evan's wearing on his eyeball. Can we see this? Look at this. Evan is one of these guys. Oh, nice. I love this. Here, you sit down and you display this. Okay, we're back with Rock Eats. Okay, we'll get to Evan's eyeball in 1 second. Ooh, 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 ooh. And right here, it says, never apologize for what you feel. It's like saying sorry for being real. Man. Oh, man, I gotta hold this up. Can we see this? There we go. How dope is this? Is this Indian inspired as well?
No.
What inspired this piece and what's it called?
It's called Fading Away. And actually my niece actually wanted an elephant, so then I just drew her an elephant. And the background is just like patterns, like right here, the sun coming out, and like as you can see, it gets darker in the background. And right here, it's like a lotus flower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right here it says Amrit. That means holy water.
There's something about your work that I feel like would make for a great Bolivian-influenced children's story.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Actually, I want to do that one day.
Nowadays, smart, woke, intelligent people are starting to realize that embracing and teaching about all these different cultures we didn't know about, Afrofuturism, and Black Panther is really, it's not just hot and cool, but it's also, what we need to do to kind of move forward as a civilization. Have you ever considered doing any pieces directed towards, Bolivia and that type of field, like kind of helping people know more about Bolivian culture?
Actually, yes. I actually have one piece right now at the Torpedo Factory for their art show is coming up at the Target Gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Bolivian influence. It's 3 cholas. Cholas means ladies from the village, and they're doing witchcraft.
Oh, wow. That's so incredible. Come on in. Enjoy us. Okay, cool beans. Well, again, Rock Eats, thank you so much for being with us. All of this is on display, on sale, and you can, watch it, here all day long. What I'm going to do is, thanks, Rock Eats. I'm going to sit over here next to Evan.
Yes, sir.
Evan, how are you, my friend? Evan Johnson.
Great.
I lovingly refer to as my Black Keith Haring, which is really, really weird because maybe he's just the white you. You know what I mean? So let's not always call you the Black Keith Haring. But we love your style. Can we bring this piece? Yeah. Can we bring this piece over here? What is this piece called?
It's called It's All in Your Head.
And it's like you and Rock Eats, do have something in common here. And I don't know if everyone can see that they have this affinity for incredibly complex and detailed backgrounds and images. You've said to the viewers before, but let's tell them again. How did you get this style? How did you create these kind of images that seemingly came from your brain and nowhere else?
That's really where it came from. I just put pen to pad and just kept going. I take my time with it. This one probably longer than necessary, I will say. But this is just straight abstract. This is where my designs originated before it started getting to be more specific. But yeah, this is just it's a there's no specific orientation, so you can look at it in any way you want to.
I feel like this would be so cool in someone's bedroom or living room.
Yeah.
I feel like people should come
or
out
bathroom.
and purchase this.
or ceiling.
Or bathroom or ceiling.
Wherever you prefer.
Wherever you prefer. Can you hand me this necklace on the far left here? Because there's some of your products really need to be highlighted here.
Yeah, so just to mention, this Glass Water is an art and design company, so it's not just stuck on canvas paintings. It's art in all forms.
You know, if we can look at this, I got to tell you guys, if you want to be a dude that's cool, you can wear something like this. Let me tell you something. I'm not even half cool enough to wear this type of thing. Okay? But bling is not in anymore. Okay? Wear bling from an artistic bling.
It's just natural.
I love this. I love your style with your necklaces because, they all have this very interesting, kind of like.
Yeah, it's
not
called
just
macrame.
This is called macrame?
Yeah, so it's a macrame. It's the tying of the string, the hemp string around the beads.
But the way you tie that, most necklaces don't look like this.
It's a little bit more time consuming.
It's a lot bit more time consuming. I've watched you do it. Takes you forever.
Yeah.
Where can people find you and your art?
Glass of Water Art on Instagram, glasswaterart.com, and Mural Mondays, of course, here at Listen Fishing.
Mural Mondays every Monday, 12
Monday.
noon until 10 p.m. If you don't mind switching places with Atsu, you were so nice last week to bring Atsu with us. Atsu, thank you so much for being here, man.
Thank you too.
Thank you, and I know you're sleep deprived, so we're going to let you get a nap here shortly. But if there is one piece that really epitomizes, your work, and let me tell you something, Atsu's work is so diverse. It's so diverse. But what is this piece named, and what was the inspiration for it?
This one is called Wisdom's Rice Knowledge. So this is because I'm from Ghana. This work signifies Africans have never gotten the chance to develop on their own. So because of the Western influence in terms of education, culture, and all that, so this signifies that what we have as Africans, the whole of Africa, if we were given the chance to develop on our own, we would have a greater future for Africans, and then we can participate in what's going on in the world. So even when you look at Black Panther, it also shows you that they were on their own, they developed on their own, they had science on their own. So being yourself, you can create what your world would like to be tomorrow. So but if you were colonized, then you kind of be third world, fourth world, fifth world, because they have the control to tell you what kind of world you have to be in. So this is a work to show that wisdom's rice knowledge.
And a lot of people probably can't realize it from watching. But can you tell people what this is comprised of? What this is literally made of?
Okay, so this is magazines on board. So everything you see here is just magazines.
Everything is a cut piece of magazine.
Pieces of magazines and put on a plywood.
You guys, if you could see this here in person, I really can't tell you just the depth, the visual depth that is created. It is really second to none. And what's incredible about it is that, from what I understand, many of the pieces also, some of the writings have to do with the pieces. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so for instance, I just love this piece. Unbelievable. Unbelievable piece. Look at this, you guys. Absolutely unreal. Can you tell us the name of this piece and what inspired it?
This is called Rain or Shine. So when Ghana was playing USA for the World Cup for the first time, so this was where I was in Ghana at that time. So this title was Rain or Shine, we're going to score America. So back home in Ghana, we play at the back of our villages. When there is rain, when there's, shine, kids come around. And our soccer ball was made of socks. So we're going to take like thousands of socks and, put them together and make a football out of it. So for us, we make fun of what we have. So this was inspired by, Rain or Shine, we're going to score America.
Did you create your style from the magazines in Ghana or here?
In Ghana.
And how much of your decision to use these magazines was out of necessity and how much was out of decision?
That's a good question, though. Because anywhere I go in the world, like I travel within Ghana, within Africa. So anywhere I go, I try to look for what I have around me to create art.
So if you were in a junkyard, you would have used junk.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, I kind of like get stuff that people don't need to create art. That's what I do.
I'm telling you, Japanese culture is known for something similar, where they find more value in something that's been broken, or recycled or used.
Yes.
And I feel I feel the same thing out of your art, because if you're using the only resources that are available to you, how much more passion and feeling, right, is in that, because you're having to create something that's never been created before.
Yes.
Out of something that was intended for something totally different.
Of course.
So again, all of you artists just have brains I can't comprehend. I would like to do not a lithography, but get inside your brain to see what's going on, because this piece, when you brought it in, it's really hard to tell you guys on camera. But if you were standing here, and you're 3 feet away, you don't see the letters or the words. It's not until you get up close and you realize what it's made of, because it looks so realistic. I mean, look at that, Atsu. Look on the camera. You're seeing that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that from a far away perspective. It just looks like a picture or a drawing or a painting. But then when you get up close, unreal. How did you, when you're doing this, all these little pieces, all these little colors, how do you know it's going to end up looking like the real thing? How do you know?
That's a hard question though, because I'm an artist. I kind of know what I want in terms of what colors that I need to blend. So it's easier for me to just go to the magazine and cut which color that I have to blend what I want to get. So it's not hard for me as an artist. It's easy for me because I've been doing this for a long time.
Your colors are really interesting.
Yeah.
I was going to use the word vibrant, but that's not the right word, because in this piece,
this is very.
It's perfect that only her eye is red. What does that symbolize to you?
This is called. This is about women in the world. So this is called Women Also Have a Voice. So the Women Has a Voice is this march. I made it when I was here in America. When I saw the women march, and I saw how powerful it was, it really made me do this piece, because in his mouth you could see a gun. That shows very powerful. You could see the gun.
Oh.
So his mouth shows that women can talk, even though they don't have the strength to fight. What they say is very powerful.
Oh my! I'm like speechless, because I didn't see that until you said that, and now I completely see that.
So the weapon with the woman's voice, it's very powerful. That you would try to beat him, but his voice and the way they'll shout out you and the way they'll do stuff, they are very powerful in terms of speaking. And in America, you can find that the women's voice are very powerful. Mm-hmm. So with the match, with the women's match, that's where I got that, because with the placards and what they have on, the words they were saying is very powerful, and it really made me realize how powerful women are in America.
Just gonna do one last piece here, because Atsu needs to get some rest. Atsu promised us that he would return next week, so live on camera, I'm going to force you to commit to that and be back with us next week. This is a great painting piece. Can't say painting. This is a great piece, because at first glance you're like, oh, it's a Renaissance painting of fruit.
Yeah.
And then at second glance, oh my God, it's not at all. It's like still life to the total nth degree.
Oh.
Explain your inspiration and what made you think of this piece.
This is my fight against the corporate world. So when I was back home in Ghana, I made it in Ghana. So when I was back home in Ghana, I used to fight with the corporate world, because every time I have friends who works in the bank and all that, every time after the match, they are still broke. So then I asked them, what fruitful is your life if you work in a place where you don't generate money to save? And the fruit signifies what fruitful is your life. The newspapers is the issues of your life. Those are issues, because magazines talks about issues, what's going on in your life. So when you open it at the end of the year, if it's fruitful, then that means you have to stay in that company. If it's not fruitful, you have to go and look for a job. And all over the world is like that. People are rich in terms of the cars they have, the shoes they wear, but physical cash, they don't have it in the bank, because the bank owns you. the corporate world's own shoe. So this was just to get back against them.
Incredible dichotomy to me of these lush fruit against the background of financial exploitation or corporatism.
Yep.
I find that statement really endearing, and trust me, we deal with that every bit as much as every other country here in the United States.
Yeah.
If we want to just quickly pan around the art here, Jacob, we have these incredible pieces, unbelievable. I'm really kind of speechless because today I feel like we have just a very, very special, diversity of art. Whereas, last couple Mondays we've had stuff that's in keeping with one another. This is not. This is incredible. Let me tell you, this type of work is really interesting, and from pop art themes, okay, to I don't even know what I would call Atsu's work. Atsu's work is like the 10th dimension. So if there's like 3 dimensions in life, like Atsu's work is like 10 dimensions deep. And then like Evan's work is like going inside of someone's brain and pulling out all their meat in their brain and then like putting it on a canvas. I love how different they are. Okay, so come on in, Evan, Rocky. It's one last shot. All together, you guys are gonna all stand here. And this is, we're going to, believe it or not, we're actually in HD cameras here, okay? So I want to thank you, viewers, listeners, watchers, and I want to tell you to come out and check out Rock Eats and check out Glass of Water and check out Atsu here at Listen Vision, DC's largest and oldest recording studio. We do this every Monday from 12 noon until 10 p.m., and it's powered by the good people.
Beat up the boy wonder.
Yes, he beat me to it. It's powered by B-Dub the Boy Wonder, the best DJ in the world, who's also back with us tomorrow for Tasty Tuesdays and for Freestyle Fridays, okay? So don't forget to tune in to my DJ 3 days a week. Who's my DJ?
B-Dub the Boy Wonder.
That's right. And Mural Monday. So come on out, 2622 Georgia Avenue, from now until 10 p.m. Mural Mondays. Thanks so much for being with us, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. Atsu, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. How did I forget this? Atsu also makes clothes. Atsu's clothes are incredible. Look at this. This is Atsu's clothes. He promised to bring this stuff next Monday, okay? So until next Monday, or until you come out today, now until 10 p.m., we will catch you soon. Peace.
Peace.